As the year of the fire horse moving blazingly well, the pig zodiac need to stay calm and move steadily, and also you need to stay grounded with all the powerful and auspicious stars to help you to exude your aura of steady and benevolence, because this year you need to rise and shine being the steady one. So let us discover what are the auspicious star and also the inauspicious star which is affecting the pig zodiac. Let us get started with the inauspicious star. First of all, the pig zodiac. I know after going through a clash in year 2025, you were being influenced by the greater consumer. But this year, apparently, the lesser consumer is going to replace the greatest consumer. This is basically means that the impact of financial losses is slightly, recovering. Is going to be the greater consumer start basically downgrade to a lesser consumer, means that there will be lesser unnecessary expenses or wealth leak. So therefore this year you may consider to perform a thorough financial budgeting, to review all your unnecessary spending, subscription to too many tools, AI tools for example. So you need to figure out how to further improve your efficiency, because last year I did advise you all to invest to upgrade yourself, but this year is the time for you to further improvise, to optimize how you can do more by subscribing to unnecessary tools and equipment so that you can increase your efficiency. So therefore the lesser consumer signifies that there are still a lot of lingering subscriptions or financial losses which could be slowly degrading your financial pursuit. Okay, next is the robbery shop. This is the star of sudden misfortune or being hijacked, because as it sounds, right, robbery means that either your item being stolen, your sales leads being taken away. So this require you to be, perform all your due diligence to ensure that you are follow up tightly with all your potential leads and your sales, your opportunity. So therefore this star just remind you to be careful in terms of how you can protect important stuff that's so dearly to you. This also including your personal items, gadgets, computer, stuff that is so important to you, because nowadays everyone holds their cell phone as their second self, right? Because this holds all your important information. So therefore safeguard your interpersonal items, especially your financial related, especially nowadays we use a lot of e-wallet thing. So make sure you safeguard all your important items, your financial blockages, so to ensure that all these financial or unnecessary financial loss are properly safeguarded. Next is the death charm. The death charm basically is a star that gives you the sense of despair. You just feel that things are going the end of the road, because you feel that first of all you're being feeling energetically drained. You feel that you are not making much progress. You feel that no matter how much you put in the effort, somehow things doesn't reflect equally to what you have output. So therefore this is just causing you to affected by all this emotional turmoil and make you feel a little bit of falling behind. So this star actually remind you to reflect what truly matters, because when you have the robbery shop, lesser consumer, and also all this the death charm, so it signifies that you do need to reflect how you increase your efficiency. How do you reflect your true genuine self authenticity when you're trying to serve other people? Are you over being drained or being squeezed by other people until you are draining your own energy? Well, this is the time for you to ponder on, to reflect what truly matters to you. What are your top priority? Who are the people that truly deserve your time and effort? So therefore this is the year for you to further refine who you wanted to get yourself associated with, who you wanted to serve, and how you can redefine your value. And next, let us move to the auspicious star, because this year the pig zodiac is blessed with a lot of auspicious stars. So first of all, it's a monthly virtue. This is the star of benevolence and star of grounding, where this star will help you to increase your self inner peace. You suddenly realize you're no longer attracted by all this drama, emotional distraught. You start to see things clearly. So therefore this star will somehow heighten your self-conscious. You no longer try to react over the external triggers, external intimidations. You started to detach emotionally because you find peace within yourself. So this star is highly supported for those who are pursuing philosophical studies, psychological studies, religious or spiritual, because this is also the star of awakening, where somehow you understand that everyone have their own drama, their own story. You no longer try to change other people. As a matter of fact, you no longer allow other people to step into your boundary and try to correct you. So therefore, this star will further heighten up your sense of stability, reliability, and calm demeanor. Okay, next one is the star of Sky Noble. This is a star of charm and nobility. So therefore, this star, if you are doing pay it forward charity, well, this star will further heighten up your characteristic, your charm. You are exuding abundance of energy. So therefore, this star will heighten up your ability to attract positive group of people, and this star will also heighten up your attractions, because this is known as the star of magnetism. So once you are very calm, you no longer react, you are very self-composed, you know how to bring yourself. Whenever people try to, psychologically attract you, trying to influence you, somehow you are able to reply in a calm and demeanor manner. So this will heighten up your sense of charismatic. You are someone who are more stable, steady, not going to be reactive. So therefore, this star will heighten up your ability to aware over how you react to an external stigma or external triggers. And of course, if you're pursuing any high level studies like religious, philosophical studies, spiritual, this star will highly beneficial for you to understand that how everything's work and how everything was created and how everyone need to set their own boundary. So this is a star of likability, attractions, charm, and charisma. And of course, this will help you to heighten your ability to understand complex informations, because once you understand the complexity of human psychology, you will start to understand how everyone works, and you no longer easily triggered by all these external issues. And as a matter of fact, you become calmer and able to balance you yourself and stay steady and accountable and trustworthy. Okay, next is the star of Heavenly Yi. This is a star of powerful, helpful nobleman, which is known as the ultimate helpful star, which means that this year there are a lot of helpful people around you. If you're looking for a mentor, there will be a mentor. If you're looking for assistant or someone who can help you to get you out of the current turmoil if you're feeling stuck. So apparently this star can help you to find the right help at the right time. So therefore, this year you just need to be open, to be more receptive to receive all these helps, because sometimes even the divine universe send you someone who can help you, but you insist the help in coming in the different manner, then that will eventually beat down the point, right? So therefore, this year there will be a lot of help and support. As long as you're willing to go out to ask for it, then you will be receiving helps. Okay, next one is the 5 prosperity. This is a star of wealth, where it basically means that it will increase your income stream. Maybe you can create 5 different income streams instead of relying on the current main income source. Somehow you have ideas, or people wanted to collaborate with you, joint venture with you, kickstart new projects, create an additional income stream, maybe perhaps creating some apps to help people to simplify their life, and eventually you can build your passive income through all these subscriptions. So therefore, this is a star that increase your income stream, that is highly beneficial. Okay, next is the star of Jade Hole. The Jade Hole signifies the star of refinement and value. So if you have this star, well, basically means that this is the year for you to further refine your self value, how you can increase the value in your offerings, like your products or your services. This star will also help you to further refine your character, because as you already know, both of the Sky Noble and the monthly virtue star increase your charm and likability. When you are the one who are so steady, you are the most reliable, somehow people find you reliable and dependable, and eventually they will be magnetized to you, right? So therefore, this star will improve your overall reputations. And overall, it suggests that this year you do need to go out to share more knowledge, to empower others, because instead of asking help from other people, perhaps you have to start to learn how to help other people. Offer yourself as to become the nobleman to help more people, because after all, helpers will attract helpers. The light synergy energy will eventually attract each other. So therefore, if you wanted to ask for help, if you're looking for certain people to help you out, to assist you, well, first you need to offer your value. So therefore, if you can this year, the Pig Zodiac need to go out to do more content sharing, knowledge. You need to build your presence out there so that you are being noticed and people start to find themselves able to resonate with your story, and somehow they will love to support you in your projects or your passion. So therefore, the Pig Zodiac have a lot of auspicious energy that help you to mitigate all this negative stuff. So if for those who are pursuing academic learning, upskill yourself, well, overall all this star will definitely help you to boost your intellectual or intuition's knowledge. If you're pursuing anything related to psychology, if you wanted to, expand your income streams, well, this year, the Pig Zodiac, you have it all. Now let us discover where is the Pig Zodiac appear in your Chinese astrology chart known as the Bazi, the 4 pillar of destiny. I have uploaded a free courses where you can learn how to read your own chart, and do find out the link to plot your free Chinese astrology chart to find out where is the Pig Zodiac or what are the zodiac influencing different aspects of your life. Okay, so because let's say if you're born in the year of the Pig Zodiac, well, the year basically governs your social network, your external connections, your peers, your friends. Well, apparently this year, all the stuff I already mentioned is going to influence your social circles. That means that this year, apparently, there are more helpful people, mentors, inspiring speakers, people who are so inspiring that maybe you wanted to learn something from them. So therefore, helpful network comes from your social circles. And of course, for those who are keep, flagging up themselves, claim themselves are introvert, well, apparently, this is not the year for you to use the word of or excuse of being introvert. If you're feeling introvert, perhaps you can find all this charity movement, charity activities like social service, so where you can offer yourself being able to volunteer to all these charitable activities like pay it forward, social work, donations, or anything that is helping the community to make a social impact. Because those who join all these social activities, most of the time they are sincere to serve, to help the community to make it way better, right? So therefore, there are a lot of helpful people who are really sincere and genuine that you can learn from. So therefore, join all these meaningful activities to slowly help you to build meaningful connections and offer your value to help more people to make a bigger impact. But you also may need to consider about, because you are being influenced by the robbery star and also the lesser consumer, which means that you still need to invest into your social networking. At the same time, you still need to know how to protect your belongings, your assets. So therefore, this is just a little bit reminder in terms of how you need to secure and protect yourself. But at the same time, don't let the fear of losing money or losing something that hinder your ability to shine, to showcase your sincere, genuine opportunity. Okay. And next, the month pillar. The month pillar governs your career, your business, or basically is the activities that you do in generating your wealth. So let's start with the career professionals. Well, apparently this year you have a lot of helpful noblemen in your workspace, so therefore maybe your colleagues, your superior, they are more helpful to you, so do ask for help. And in case for those who wanted to further climb up their level up themselves in their career or climb the corporate ladder, well, you need to be willing to offer your value, be helpful, be contributing into the growth in your career aspect. So therefore this year, when there are a lot of helpful noblemen, you do need to stay open, to be more receptive. When people giving you advice, don't try to react by trying to defend yourself, because those will hinder the opportunity from, you're basically preventing people to help you to further improve you yourself. So therefore, be open, be receptive. Ultimately, this year, you are creating impact to help bigger organizations to reach towards a bigger goal. And do stay put over to fix and solve all this lingering issue that has been bothering you in your work, such as miscommunication issue. Apparently, maybe you have been offend other people in the past. Well, apparently this year, when you are genuinely help people, sincere to contribute, people will shift their perspective to how they perceive you have transformed. Okay. And next, for the business owners, well, apparently for business owners, this is the great year for you to further gain certain mentorship, to level up. Maybe you wanted to penetrate towards certain market, you are seeking for some helps. Apparently you will be able to find someone who can help you to launch yourself or basically unblock your wealth opportunity. And plus, with the 5 prosperity star, it signifies maybe you have the opportunity to design or create additional income stream, new projects, subscriptions, or supplementary kind of services, which can also improve and enhance the value of your deliverables. And plus, it will also increase your overall income stream as well. So therefore, for business owners, definitely you do need to consider to invest to level up yourself. But for career professionals and also business owners this year, both you need to pay attention over the lesser consumer, which means there are still some lingering unnecessary expenses which is leaking out your money. It may not sound a lot, but imagine every month you have to pay for 20 to 30 bucks for something that you didn't use. Eventually it's going to accumulate a bigger cost, right? So therefore, do a proper internal financial audit, re-look into all the unnecessary expenses and reprioritize what truly matters to you. And for business owners or anyone who are doing sales, of course the robbery shall remind you to pay more attention, to do a for proper follow-up to ensure that all your leads, all your important opportunity are not being robbed away. Okay, after all, this year, if you are able to exude your stable charm, you are someone who are so trustworthy, you're sincere to share and empowering other people, they will somehow magnetize to you. So therefore, the robbery shot is not really a major issue, but you still need to upkeep your self-discipline in terms of doing a proper follow-up to remain your professional. Okay, next let us talk about the day pillar. The day pillar signifies your personal growth or your relationship. So therefore, for those who are single, well, apparently this year you may wanted to end some chapter that has been holding you back, your self-value. Somehow you don't find you are entitled or deserve a brand new relationship. Well, apparently all this issue can be resolved as long as you're willing to open up for new opportunity. Not just looking for a relationship, but of course maybe you can volunteer yourself in meaningful activities like charity, group gatherings or workshops or hackathon perhaps. So all these activities will also increase your self-value when you start to contribute, and that's increasing your self-confidence. And plus, with the monthly virtue and Sky Noble, this year, as long as you are willing to help other people, well, maybe someone find you are more attractive and your charm when you're really helping people. So therefore, this year, do not hesitate and do not try to, hold back. This year, go all out to help people sincerely, but at the same time, knowing how to protect your boundary is still remain critical. And how about for those who are already in a relationship or already married? Well, apparently the lesser consumer means that there are still some lingering unnecessary expenses, but hey, if you're spending for your loved one, it's not really a bad idea, right? It's just that you need to reprioritize. What do you need to spend in which worthy for you to spend to create a more long-lasting and impactful memory? So do optimize in terms of your couple's financial budgeting to further streamline, to find out what kind of activities that the both of you wanted to do more this year. Okay, and overall in terms of relationship aspect, I wanted to share a little bit, because when we talk about relationship, well, this is something that you need to learn. And because when we talk about relationship, it's not just about 50-50. Sometimes when your spouse are on the low energy or more lethargic, let's say your girlfriend is operating at the 20% energy, you need to compensate the entire 100% by playing the 80% energy. When you are down, then your spouse need to learn how to increase her energy to balance up the 80%. So therefore, this is where you both need to learn how to balance up each other to maintain the powerful of this relationship goal, because sometimes people will just drain their energy, while you need to learn how to play the role to compensate, to balance out the energy when your spouse need it. So therefore, this is what you need to learn, especially when it comes to relationship. Okay, lastly is the hour pillar, which governs your investment, your children, or perhaps even your mindset. So this year you do need to pay attention not to easily jump into all these opportunity or investment which sounds so lucrative, because the lesser consumers are still there, and plus with the robbery shot means that there are tendency for you to make the wrong financial investment decisions. So therefore, pay attention, do your due diligence, do all the double checking, or make sure you have check out all the financial financial record of all those people you wanted to invest with, because scam are everywhere nowadays. So therefore, you still have the higher risk to being scammed, to being robbed away of all your hard-earned money. So therefore, for those who wanted to kickstart their new side gigs, side projects, perhaps you may consider to invest into kickstarting your side gig because you have the 5 prosperity star. You can learn how to build additional income stream or learn about new investment scheme which can truly help you to build a long lasting, because as I already mentioned, this is not the year for flashy, fast blazing results. This is more about building a long-term stable but a steady growth. Okay, and also for those who are already have children or business owners who have staff or people under your care, or students, people are following you, well, apparently there are a lot of helpful noblemen comes from their circle. So for example, one of my clients, actually I asked her to look for help or look for advice from her children. Apparently when she have some issue with the house, she managed to find the right repair person from the teacher that is teaching her son. So therefore, when we talk about helpful noblemen, it just come in a very miraculous manner. So therefore, apparently this year maybe your children able to help you, maybe you can learn something from your children. So therefore, this year is a powerful year for you to learn something together with your children. And plus, with all the financial stuff, I would suggest you to learn or teach your children about financial budgeting, financial, and also self-value, and I should rephrase it about value and finance. Sometimes we've too focused about money, the number, but we forgot about the value. So if we wanted to spend, we wanted to attract happy money, of course we need to sincerely give our energy and our sincere blessing. For this, in return, will attract more happy money coming back to us, right? And last is for the mindset. The mindset is highly supportive for you to learn something related to spiritual, human psychology, religious, philosophical study, or basically to understand how human work. Because the moment you understand how a human work and behave, you will no longer start to ask why people treat you like a shat. You will start to detach emotionally, and you will find your peace because you no longer please and fall into other people's psychological trap. So therefore, this is going to be a powerful year for you to learn and how to level up your own game. Next, let us talk about the strategic allies and also planning. Well, the Pig Zodiac, well, your best friend is the Tiger Zodiac, and this year the Tiger Zodiac have the star of academic knowledge and also the power of imagination. So if you're looking for a study buddy, well, perhaps the Tiger Zodiac could be your best study buddy. And the Pig Zodiac also forms the 3 harmony with the Rabbit and also the Goat Zodiac. Well, apparently this year the Rabbit Zodiac are surrounded with a lot of prosperity stars. So if you're looking to kickstart any new joint venture, new projects, perhaps the Rabbit Zodiac is one of the Zodiac you need to spend time to hanging around with them and maybe brainstorm new ideas to kickstart how the both of you can initiate new projects together. And also, the Goat Zodiac is making a major comeback, and plus the Goat Zodiac this year have the strong direct connections, access to the grandeur, which means that this year the Goat Zodiac may be able to introduce some powerful, influential figures. So those who have authorities will be at their connections as well. So if you're looking to, getting certain applications approved, you are looking for a way to penetrate new market, you're looking for someone who can help you to make this happen, well, apparently the Goat Zodiac may be one of them, could help you in accelerate your expansion. Okay, so do take note, these are the months that you have to expand your social and networking, such as the month of February, March, June, and July. But also do take note during the month of February, May, and August. I know I repeated the month of February because the Zodiac forms the combinations and also destruction, which means that sometimes maybe there are needs to remodel, to disrupt your old patterns so that you are able to move on with new ideas. So they basically, those are the energy that is surrounding for the Pig Zodiac. You have a lot of abundance, helpful noblemen to support you, to help you out. So therefore, for the Pig Zodiac, this is going to be a fascinating year. But for those in case you feel that you don't yet to understand how you yourself work, perhaps you can schedule a sessions with me to help you to uncover your hidden ability, your skill set, how you work best, your personality. And for those who are pursuing spiritual pursuit, maybe you wanted to uncover your spiritual life path. Who are your guardian angel, your guardian spirit? What kind of spatial hidden spiritual ability that has been deeply embedded inside of you? are waiting for you to uncover, okay? Or perhaps you wanted to learn a little bit more about Chinese astrology. Well, this year we are organizing our annual Chinese astrology event known as the Hack My 2026, co-organized together with my partner Pauline Chang and Shermin Ho, where the three of us will be improving a lot of contents, including like Bazi, Feng Shui, Qimeng Dunjia, Tarot, Yi Jing, where we are going to conclude everything into one workshop to help you in crafting your battle plan for the year of 2026. Okay, so that's all from me, John Lee from Renergy. If you love what I share, please do like this video and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to receive the notifications every time I publish new contents. And do visit my website and other contents as well, because there are some of the information that I didn't manage to cover in this video, so do check it out. So that's all from me, John Lee. I would love to see you all in the next video, and I would like to take this opportunity to wish you a prosperous, wonderful years of the Fire Horse.